Paper was like gold in medieval times.
Oh, not tobacco. Sugar.
That everything we thought we knew about the world might turn out to be completely wrong.
Previously on my second restaurant in India.
Shish and I have been talking about possibly opening another restaurant in Mumbai this time. Oh my God, it's happening! I feel so nervous.
It's pretty hectic here. It's such a different pace to Goa.
It takes a lot in a cutting-edge city like Bombay to open an international level restaurant. Bombay is a true test for her.
Oh man, it's really been delayed. We're about 3 days behind schedule and the gas is only just going in today, hopefully. So I've decided to spend the day heading out to a beautiful winery.
Tomorrow, straight back into it and please, when I answer my phone, hopefully the gas is in and we can get into the kitchen as soon as possible.
Still not in. So frustrating. Everyone's there ready to go, but because of this one little thing, we just can't get cooking.
Sarah's second restaurant, aptly named The Wine Rack, is being fitted out as an intimate and stylish inner-city hotspot in one of Mumbai's upmarket shopping districts. Mumbai has a thriving foodie scene packed with great restaurants, so there's a lot of pressure to deliver a menu that satisfies the city's more discerning customers.
I was definitely thinking that Mumbai was going to be a lot easier than Goa because Goa is away from the main city, there's a lot of infrastructure issues, but here in Mumbai there's just a whole different set of issues, you know. Now we're just struggling to get permission from the mall to put the gas in, so gas hasn't gone in and just another day setback. You know, I just want to get in there and get cooking and deliver the best possible menu, but it's hard when things keep getting pushed back. We're meant to have media previews tomorrow and we're having Vogue magazine come in to try out our menu and review us, but we've not even cooked in this kitchen once. We haven't trained any of the staff, so it's pretty impossible for Himanil and I to pull off the menu with only the two of us knowing the dishes. So yeah, I think it's best that we just postpone this. It's not a forgiving market and it's my reputation. So if we send out, you know, wrong dishes or, you know, things aren't finished, then it's detrimental not only to me and my brand, but the restaurant as well. So it's just not something that I'm, you know, willing to risk right now.
Sarah has not had the time to train the kitchen team or build a relationship with new head chef Himanil. With the tiny kitchen still filled with tradespeople, Himanil suggests a trip to the market to show Sarah where the restaurant will be sourcing much of their fresh produce. Crawford Market is South Mumbai's biggest market, and it's especially known for its bountiful range of fruit and vegetables.
I just don't want to waste this time. You know, we're here and I'd like to keep growing the menu and trialing new dishes. So I'm looking forward to finding out what's available and exploring. It always kind of gets your creativity flowing. We need to use all these things. They look so good.
Thank you. Did we enter the market from here? Yellow curry paste and Madras curry powder. Let's pick up that first. homemade Madras curry powder.
Nice.
Just like the real deal.
Yeah. It's awesome walking around the Crawford market with Himenel. He's a local, he knows the shop owners, he knows all the ingredients, so it's just such an asset having him part of the team. He's so inspired by food, and we can talk about food for hours on end, and I can see the passion just oozing out of him. So we can bounce ideas off of each other, and he adds to it.
This is called the Dehraduni Basmati.
Dehraduni.
Dehraduni. It's from Dehradun. It's from my hometown. Yeah, it's considered as one of the best rice in the world. Long grain, and once you cook them, each grain separates out beautifully.
Perfect.
Looks really good.
Let's get some.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Try the nasi goreng with this one, yeah?
Restaurant kitchen still not accessible, Sarah and Himenel have resorted to Himenel's small apartment kitchen to test recipes.
We've got a nasi goreng on the menu, but we're just going to trial a vegetarian version of it. There's so many vegetarians in India, and we need some really tasty, wholesome, filling dishes on the menu. So we're going to marinate some paneer, so they're little cottage cheese steaks, and we're making our vegetarian version of prawn crackers.
Homemade.
Homemade, yeah. The garlic and ginger. I think this dish is great because it's so flavoursome, and I think that was the biggest thing that I had to learn with Antares is how much flavour everything needs to have. In Australia, we would love just to have a piece of steak, salt and pepper on the grill, and it's like heaven for us.
You are in the country of spices. We live for flavour.
A little bit of chili paste, or a lot, and a little bit of salt. So in with a bit of curry paste. So this is forming the base for the rice, and a little bit of vegetable stock. Can you believe that we've got hundreds of thousands of dollars of equipment and this is our setup? There goes the rice. You can chop me some spring onions as well.
Sure.
How's the chopping board there?
You probably have like 14 in the kitchen.
No chopping board. Human pepper mill.
Yep. That actually rhymes.
Show me your best Australian impersonation.
I need my nose to be blocked a little more.
Sound nasally.
All of you do.
Really? Nasally?
Yeah, right. It's okay, you sound like Bob heads. Okay. That's generalization. Have you ever met anyone in India sounding like okay?
No, never.
Stand-up comedies.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't talk like that. Yep, let's dig in.
I think that's the best cottage cheese I've ever eaten.
Yeah.
It's so tasty.
Try it with the cracker.
Oh, good.
Yeah? We love brunch. We Indians.
Flavor, textures, a little bit of spice.
The right kind of spice.
Yeah, it's delicious.
One dish down for the menu. And with our kitchen.
Yeah, 1 out of 90. Hopefully the gas goes in so we can power through all of the dishes.
And at lightning speed.
The Wine Rack is situated in Phoenix Mall, one of Mumbai's most upmarket shopping malls. The extremely high rent has placed a lot of pressure on Sarah's business partners to open, and tonight it appears that an executive decision has been made.
Open. I just received a call from Ashish and I thought that the gas wasn't going in tonight and that the event tomorrow was cancelled, but Ashish just let me know that it's all on and yeah, the gas is going in tonight and we've ordered all the produce now. We're planning out the menu for tomorrow to have, you know, Vogue magazines coming in, a couple of other media as well to taste the food. So, gosh, it's so funny. You think like things are going to be delayed and then they're not. So, yeah, I guess we're starting. I don't feel completely prepared at all. I don't even know what the restaurant looks like right now. I thought this time round we were going to be a lot more prepared. You know, it's a bigger market. There's a lot more at stake opening a restaurant in Mumbai, and unfortunately I'm having all those same memories of, you know, opening Antares and not having time to test the menu and not having time to be prepared. So yeah, it feels pretty frustrating to be just going straight into it. Yeah, I know, I'm nearly there so we can finalise it. But do you think, is the gas actually in? The gas is in.
I don't know that.
It's not, yeah.
I don't know that. She should tell you that.
Okay, alright, cool. Alrighty, well I'm not far, I'm coming. You need time to get into the kitchen and, you know, trial the dishes in your new environment and test the equipment and... There's so much beeping! I can't even hear... Oh. This is what anxiety is made of. Mumbai traffic and bombs being dropped at the last minute. We're pretty nervous about it. How's it going?
Oh, well.
So what do you mean we're starting tomorrow?
Look at them, they're already wearing uniform.
Joy!
100%.
We don't have a kitchen.
We have the kitchen. Have a look at the kitchen. We have the kitchen. You know us, we'll get it ready. We'll get it ready, Sarah. All set. What happens last minute?
So, yeah, it's really happening. We're starting tomorrow. First media is coming in. I mean, you never really 100% feel ready, but we haven't tested out the kitchen yet and started cooking together as a team, so it's always going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. Uniforms have arrived, so we're going to look good. But I would have definitely liked to have trained everyone a little bit longer. It's basically training on the job again. Hi, everyone.
Just preparing for tomorrow's first dinner.
Crazy.
There are no taps, there's no water in the kitchen.
So no water, no oven, so no slow cooking.
Cooking.
But the gas is not in.
Tomorrow morning probably we'll get the gas.
So what's the plan then?
Start off with 10 dishes.
Yeah.
I don't think all 10 are possible tomorrow.
No.
I'll be honest. We want to do the karari roti.
Yeah. So that's in. Karate roti is in.
Not really.
No.
The equipment isn't installed yet.
Okay.
There's a massive dinner tomorrow for the first preview with Vogue. and the place isn't ready, we'll figure out in 24 hours how to spruce things up and make it look pretty. The bigger issue is that mall hasn't given us a gas connection because the fire detection system is not here. Although it's just an hour's job, the guy who's supposed to get and install the fire detection system, he's getting it from Delhi and he missed his flight. This guy's supposedly coming in at 1:30 in the morning, and hopefully we'll have fire running by 3-4, so the kitchen team, the chefs, everyone's going to be working all night. There is no plan B. The only plan B is to get this damn thing to work, which is why the chefs are on standby 3 in the morning to start preparations, to start trials once the fire kicks on at 2 in the morning. I'll drink a big whiskey tonight, that's for sure, but we got to fight to make it happen. We've got under 24 hours to get everything from ingredients, plating, kitchen, trials, from scratch.
Mumbai is extremely intense and it's very different to anywhere I've been before, so I'm going to have to get used to it. I'm from a town that has 1,000 people in it, so going from 1,000 to 24 million is a pretty big change. You have to be really switched on. Everything that you're doing throughout the day, you really have to concentrate. It's like all the elements kind of coming at you at once. You can't really ever let your guard down, so you're managing living in another country and the different cultures and different area. I've never lived in this space before, never really spent that much time in Mumbai, and again building a restaurant, but it's different challenges to before, and this time I'm putting so much emphasis on making an amazing menu, but being unprepared is not really a great thing. My reputation as a chef is on the line because I want to put my best foot forward and pull off an amazing dinner, but I'm concerned because, the kitchen's just not ready. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi.
Hi, Sarah. I've got some bad news. We can't do Vogue tonight.
Why is that?
It's cancelled. We don't have a license, which is the showstopper.
Oh.
It's a big mess. It's a big mess. We've sent out 400 invites. We've got to figure out what to do. And we can't demotivate the staff, so it's got to stay between us for now till we figure out a strategy. But it's a big mess.
So we can't do tonight at all?
We can serve food, but it's the wine rack without wine. In other words, we're right now.
Like, when are we even going to open?
There was no plan B, right? So we need 10 minutes of a triple shot espresso to figure out what to do, and it's so much money down the drain because it's a month of rentals, a month of salaries, a month of operations. The kitchen is full of food, and we can't serve.
So crazy.
We've cancelled 300 people. We are in every other way, but the only silver lining is we get time to get it right.
Yeah.
The bureaucratic process in Mumbai can be slow at times, and working to a schedule can be almost impossible. Not only has this caused delays in the gas connection, but it now appears that the restaurant's alcohol licence has been held up in its final approval due to an unlucky accident with the person who issues it.
I only just found out 24 hours ago that this was going to happen, and then now I've just been told it's cancelled. I can think about the emotions that I'm going through. It's so crazy. All the invites have gone out, and we were set for events every day from today until the launch, and now we just have to go back on all of that and change everything, and not being able to open up for who knows how long, not having any definitive date of when the license is coming. It's called the Wine Rack. It's a wine-based restaurant, and the menu is based around dishes that complement wine. So it kind of throws the whole concept out of whack, doesn't it? you ask her, she's probably 2,000 people are invited to the launch, but hundreds for sure. And that's all going to have to change now. And it's damage control, basically. As exciting as this all is, it can be extremely overwhelming, and it's days like this where, you know, it feels like one step forward, two steps back. And yeah, it's tough. At this point, it's hard to see the day when it's going to be running smoothly and, you know, everything's going to be up and people coming through the door. There's so much pressure coming from every angle, and yeah, it feels really hard some days, and it builds up, and I think you crack a little bit. And then, you know, I definitely feel the pressure to a level where it's hard to get through. And I know that everything will be okay and it'll work out in the end, but to get to that point is hard. For me, the best thing that I can do is just try and break things down and tackle one thing at a time and just focus on simple tasks rather than looking at the whole big picture of, you know, the fact that there's so many things to do in the restaurant before opening day, and you obviously want it to be amazing, but yeah, it's hard to see that day. Such an exhausting day, and now that Vogue's cancelled, I just want to head home and just get over all of that. But I haven't eaten all day, so I just want to stop off at this delicious street food stall. It's called Buttermaya. I've just heard from so many people that this is the place to go to. They sell these delicious kebabs, they've got tikka rolls, and as you can see, there's so much energy there, and I'm just so excited to get over there and try some out. Hi. Can I get a tikka roll? Yeah, medium spicy, yeah. What other dishes do you have? Beta roti, that's the like one you're famous for, right? The flat one. Maybe I'll try that one as well. Shukriya. Thank you. Oh, it's even better than I expected. It's a little bit spicy. There's some tamarind chutney sauce here that's a little bit tangy, and it's just such a beautiful texture as well. It's like a folded up roti with this beautiful mince inside. It's delicious. I was a bit of a moti and I ordered 2 things. So this is actually a tikka roll. This is like a souped up kebab that you get back in Australia after a big night out. But it's just so delicious because they've cooked the meat over the flame. So it's got that smoky flavour on the meat. So it's a sikh kebab wrapped in a roti. It's just such a delicious flavour. You know, it's so nice to be out here and trying different things around Mumbai. This is what I live for, you know. It's inspiring me, and I can definitely visualise how I'm going to start using this and incorporating something like this into the menu. I can actually see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I can feel that we're going to be able to pump out all of these dishes and the restaurant's starting to take shape. But yeah, I feel like pretty exhausted right now.
Next time on my second restaurant in India.
Mumbaikas are really passionate about their food and what they like, so I want to make sure that I explore the city and get to know all of that and take it back to the restaurant because it's very different to the palate of Australians.
no one can enter the restaurant at least till tomorrow morning. So that's an entire day wasted.
I expected it to be up and running. Yeah, it's definitely far from a functioning restaurant. Yeah, it's starting to get more and more stressful now because it is very close to the launch.
We have around 3.5-4 days to cover approximately 95 dishes.
It's definitely day one in the kitchen. There's always something. Feel pumped, boys? Ready to serve like hundreds of people? It's incredible the energy that you get inside when you're just able to start cooking. You know, it's my passion. This is what I love doing. And I feel so